Hey there, in this video let's talk quickly about stateful versus stateless widgets. If you're building screens or UI pages, just start with a stateless widget. That's the best place to start. So a widget doesn't have to be, till you find the need for it to be stateful, which is essentially when there is a certain kind of interaction that happens with the user. It shouldn't be, because I've seen a lot of widgets that are created as stateful, but they shouldn't really be, and it's you want more of them to be stateless. Even when you have a stateful widget that depends on a number of other stateless widgets, you can use them sort of interchangeably. So just create these widgets as stateless widgets, and when the need arises for the user to interact with them, say they're making some changes, you need those changes to be reflected, you're making API calls, and based on the response from those API calls, your screen changes, whether it's a mobile app or web app, doesn't matter. And which the stack doesn't matter either. There are certain differences in how you would build a Flutter stateful widget versus a React Native widget, for instance. But fundamentally, there aren't any differences, right? Because the idea is the same. Of course, when you bring other frameworks or libraries into the mix, this changes a tiny bit, a little bit. Say if using Redux for state management, for instance. But outside of those, just ignoring all of that, just start with building a stateless widget and then make it stateful if you feel like you need for that to be stateful. In my mind, a good percentage of your widgets are going to be stateless, a good number of those. I don't know what the math is, but I would imagine this is good for any product or any platform. Just don't start building them as stateful, because it becomes difficult to manage them. And more often than not, they don't need to be stateful, right? So just keep that in mind. Thanks.